If I was 18 again, these are the accounts that I would open in order to maximize my wealth for the future as a Canadian. First home savings account, arguably the best registered account you can open today. This assumes that you've never owned a home. You can contribute $8,000 a year up to 5 years. That's $40,000. You get a tax deduction and the growth is tax-free. It's like combining the RSP and the TFSA in one. It can be open for 15 years. If you don't buy a home within that time frame, it goes into your RSP. It basically increases your RSP room. Second, and this is a tie in no particular order, tax-free savings account. Contribution room currently at $7,000 this year. You don't get a tax deduction. The money you put in this account has been taxed already. But any investments you make with the money in this account grows tax-free. Arguably tied with a tax-free savings account are employer pension plans. For example, you have a defined contribution pension plan, you kick in 4% of your income, the employer kicks in another 4%, literally free money. You get a tax deduction, so it reduces your RSP room, but the free money can't be beat. Just like the RSP, you get a tax deduction and the growth is tax deferred for decades. Let's say you make $100,000 a year. If you kick in 4% or $4,000, the employer kicks in 4%, that's another $4,000. That's $8,000 in your defined contribution pension plan. You're off to an ideal start as an adult. $8,000 in your first home savings account, $7,000 in your tax-free savings account, $8,000 in your employer pension plan. Third, registered retirement savings plan. You can start this the year after at 19 because it's based off of 18% of your prior year income, up to a maximum of $31,000 and change in a year. You get a tax deduction, so all the taxes that you paid on that amount, you get back. Investments you bought with this money in this account grow tax deferred, again, for decades. Last but not least, non-registered account. There's no tax deduction, but you can structure it so that it is tax deferred for decades. You put investments in here that throw off no cash. This is important because it is not tax-free. Anything you buy or sell will incur tax. Most index ETFs will throw off a little bit of dividends, so you might not be able to avoid this. But if you have shares like Berkshire Hathaway that throw off nothing, this can grow and compound tax deferred for decades. So when I start adulting, the ideal scenario is having a first home savings account, both a company-sponsored pension plan and tax-free savings account, retirement savings plan, and a non-registered account. Cherry on top is a high-interest savings account to put in overflow cash. And in my opinion, those are the accounts that need to be opened up in that order. And if you're able to do that, you're going to have a very comfortable life. Get financially literate, start here. Keep up to date with the newsletter linked off the bio. Good luck. Take care.